3 courses, each varying in degree of difficulty. Bear Creek is an ideal destination for all levels of golfers.
Today, I'm over at Bear Creek Park. Currently, the road is closed and the park is closed. This is Pedersen Road here. I'm not sure if the bridge is out or something is going on. I can sort of see it down there. I don't know if you guys can even see. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, this is about 3 weeks after Hurricane Beryl comes through Houston. That's something, yeah. The bridge might be out. There's 2 bridges across Pedersen Road. There's Bear Creek and Langham Creek. I can't remember which one that is up there. One's an old original wooden bridge, and the other's a more modern concrete bridge. Anyway, this road here is closed currently, and the park is closed because of damage. And all this debris you see on the road here, that's from water inundation from the hurricane. Out here at Bear Creek Park, there's a place called, was a place called Golf World. It was a public golf course. Nothing fancy about it. It opened around 1968, and after Hurricane Harvey came through in 2017, the park completely closed for good. And I want to try to go over there because all the bike trails, all the golf cart trails are still there. Most of the park is now completely overgrown. I'm kind of curious how it looks, but I want to try to make my way there now. It's about a 1.5 mile walk down this way, and I gotta do some little zigzags and then into the woods. The cool thing is, if the park was open, I could park at a little equestrian area where people ride horses, and it's like a 2-minute walk. But yeah, I see something. There's a tree down or something's going on down there into the road here. This road's about 1.5 miles long, so it's not too long. Yeah, but let me get to where I'm going. It is the high water marker here. That's the depth at the lowest end of this road, how deep water gets. Yeah, I can imagine there's maybe come a point in time, because the city of Houston maintains this road here, and it floods every time it rains hard. And I imagine that there's a time and point in time where they're going to go ahead and barricade both ends of this road and just give it up, because that direction a little bit that way is Clay Road, and that's another way to connect Highway 6 to Eldridge, which is that way. And this road really is not quite 100% needed for that reason anymore. Now what we have here, this is Bear Creek. This is Bear Creek. It's flowing that direction towards Pedersen Road. Yeah, they cleared a lot of debris out because this is probably was underwater. And the storm came through. A lot of garbage and debris. Think about our creeks here in Texas. A lot of our street drainage just runs off into the creeks, and with the runoff, a lot of garbage. Just, yeah, sort of a shame. That's Bear Creek. Bear Creek actually cuts the Golf World in half. It meanders through Golf World, And in order to reach both halves of Golf World, if I can talk right, you had to cross little bridges on the golf cart trails. Kind of curious if those bridges are even still there, if they've been washed out. Yes, a lot of garbage. That means that water is flowing up over this road, and the garbage is just being hung up on whatever is being hung up on. Sort of a shame. But yeah, that's the Bear Creek right there. Kind of curious if the bridges along the golf cart trail are still there. I think some were like wooden bridges, and others were more of a concrete. So I guess because golf world is that direction a little bit, but there's a little place up here that's I want to try to cut into. It could be interesting. Actually, I haven't been on Golf World since I was probably in my early teens, mid-teens. Well, let's keep going. So, welcome to Golf World. It's one of the original golf cart paths. And on the paths, I can find some bridges. There used to be a lot of structures. There was a clubhouse out here, a large maintenance building, a bunch of those structures and stuff. And I'm kind of curious to see what's left out here. I'm pretty sure that the clubhouse is no longer there. Pretty sure. This way, I guess. But there is another large building out here. There's a few buildings still out here. Now, most of this is just like this, unkept and sort of becoming wild. It's been 7 years since this place was used as a golf course. Now, rumors have it, because there's a one section up by Clay Road and Highway 6 that they do actually mow and maintain real well. Rumor is that they're going to convert that to one of those frisbee. It's like golf, but you throw a frisbee into a little chain thing. It's like frisbee golf, and they're going to do that. And that rumor's been out there for a few years now. Hasn't happened yet, so my brain's telling me it's probably not going to happen. Because again, that's infrastructure, and this is a public golf course. There was a small fee. You had to become a member, and a small fee you had to pay. I don't know what the fee is, but like I said earlier. I used to come out of here back in my early teens, mid-teens, not to play golf, but to fish. I had a friend of mine. He's a golfer. What was his name? Baker, or Tim Baker? Alan Baker, something like that. It was Baker, last name Baker. He played golf, but he also liked fishing. He looked like he was a fishing fanatic. And we'll come out here, and he'd use his membership to, get on the course. I can't remember if you paid. Membership gave you a discount, you paid everything that came out here, or the membership gave you free access for a year. If you didn't have membership, you had to pay per use. I don't know. I don't play golf, and none of that stuff is known to me. Anyway, though, we'll come out here and go fishing, and a few times we're out here fishing, and the golf course police, whatever they're called. They kicked us off. Say no fishing allowed, even though we're mostly just catch release. See who gets the biggest bass. These ponds out here had some major bass, big bass in them. Let me keep going to find something interesting. Right now, I'm just walking on an overgrown golf cart path. Isn't that interesting? Little hills, probably were sand bunkers, and if I could find an old map of this place, pre-Harvey, I could match up what holes and what sand bunkers, what things were, but I'm sure that little hill there is probably used to be a sand trap or something. Yeah, I don't know. Or the hills where they teed off at. I don't know. I don't play golf. Yeah, let me find something interesting and go from there. Yeah, standing on this hill, I can see way over. Not sure what this hill was. I don't know what it was. Maybe if I look at some old survey maps or something, or photos, I can find out what it is. But here's one of the lakes here. And I do see a structure way off over there. So I'm trying to make my way. Interesting. Make my way around that direction. Looks like a scene out of Jurassic Park doing it. I make my way around that way, and if there's a building there, that means there's probably a concrete path or roadway that goes there. So let me get there. Yeah, I think I see the faint lines of a concrete path over there. Let me head that way. At first, I thought that was a camera looking at me. But now I'm seeing bees coming in and out. It's a little beehive, a little honey hive inside there. Pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta keep going that direction over there. I can see the roof sticking up right there, so I'll be there in about a couple minutes. All right, we're back on a path. I see another building over there. I don't know if it's in use or what. Like I said, there's a couple buildings out here. I just don't know what they are. And that goes to the little pond right there. This would make a great little e-bike course or something, or a bike course. Unfortunately, it's out in the open, so it's gonna be hot if you're riding a bike. But for e-bike, yeah, I mean, because this is miles and miles of just, it's a golf course. All these trails are interconnecting and stuff. There used to be something here. If I remember right, because one time I did go with him one time to play golf. I don't play golf. I just drove the golf cart. But I do remember every so often there was a little stop with a bathroom and a little water station. This could have been, like I said, it's years ago. Yeah, that's an electrical box there. Could have been a bathroom here at one time. As much fishing as I did out here. I'm just all kind of inspired right now to do some fishing. As much fishing I did out here. I can't remember what lakes. There's a number of ponds and stuff on the property. Metal wall there. Something blue way over there. Yeah, I used to fish a lot. I used to love fishing. Back when I lived in Florida, I kept a kayak and a rod and reel in my truck all the time. So after work every day, I was either on saltwater fishing or I was on freshwater fishing. So I might come out here one day do some fishing. But that structure is somewhere in that direction. Because I remember seeing part of that metal onto the wall, or what that is. Retaining wall or something. I can see people who do fish out here because I see some orange little bobbers stuck in the tree right there. I see some fish lying on that right there. So yeah, people do come out here fish. So it's not a secret lake. Well, let me get to that building. Okay, so the clubhouse was like over there, and right there's a maintenance building there. But we're here right now. Path goes that way. We got power lines here. I wonder if there's live lines. I sort of doubt it. Some kind of fenced in area here. Could have been a pump room or something, maybe. Cinder block construction. That's like an old house up on Early Street was built like this. We got some wasps up there, yellow jackets. I don't even mess with those. Oh, pump room. Okay. Yeah. Got golf balls everywhere. Got wafts everywhere. Yeah, these are running pumps. I wonder what they're pumping. I don't think it's a pump station. We have ponds here, but the ponds, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Maybe the pond had a little waterfall, or one of the little waterfall sprinklers in the middle of the pond. I don't know. That's called a banana spider. We call them banana spiders. Probably call something else. We call them banana spiders. Pretty much harmless. Like always, anything copper-wise has been stripped out, and that's just sort of normal. A lot of random junk here. Kind of surprised people haven't trying to steal these pumps. For the metal. Inside these pumps is big old coils of copper. This one's missing. That one's missing parts. Kind of noticed on all of them the bolts are missing at the bottom, at the flange, so it's not bolted down no more. So probably someone a while back was trying to dismantle them and realized how heavy this thing is. Yeah, I figured in a apocalypse situation. Interesting. Yeah, in a zombie apocalypse, this would be a great little place to hide out. Take these big pumps out of here somehow. Just drag them out, throw them away. And this would be a nice solid construction, concrete block walls. The roof is wood, but it still looks pretty good. I know with that open right there, I know when it rains, water comes in. Someone's jeans. He's probably someone maybe homeless was living here. There, that's a snake skin. Maybe this has snake too. Well, red wasp right there. When I was a kid, when the red wasp was on the ground doing whatever when I was running through the yard, I stepped on my big toe, and that hurt. Yes, indeed. So yeah, this building is probably a little pump room. Someone lost all their bracelets on the ground. So it's a pump room. So I'm assuming maybe certain ponds, because I remember when I was fishing here a long time ago, I don't remember seeing any little waterfalls or anything sticking up out of the water, spraying water. It could have been. It could have been. Yeah, we have turtles. And I wouldn't doubt maybe see some alligators in here. So I see a pipe going into water there. Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe they use this here to fill other ponds. I'm just guessing. I don't know, guys. And over that way is Bear Creek, cut through over there. So I want to go that way to that bridge. There's about a half dozen bridges crossing Bear Creek because, like I said, Bear Creek actually splits the golf course in half, sort of. Yeah, interesting. All right, let me go find those bridges. Yeah, definitely want to go fishing. That is the flagpole for Golf World. And here, this large open area is where the clubhouse used to be. Then off in a little distance right there is another probably maintenance area for the golf carts or storage area for the golf carts. This is most right here, most of the parking lot. And the clubhouse itself was over here in those bushy areas. Right after the waters from Hurricane Harvey went down, it was pretty much decided the clubhouse was a write-off. And they went and tore it down, and that was it. Handicap. Another handicap. Mark stripe still seen, still visible. Yeah, I don't think the line's having any power because I noticed that power's there is cut, and that power line actually goes off to the distance of where the that pump room was. And those lines are also cut, so. Yeah, I doubt you're gonna see any traces of the clubhouse. I really doubt it. If anything, like I said, it was raised to the ground. If anything, you might see some holes in the ground where the sewage pipe used to run. You probably won't see any of that because yeah, it's under all this brush. Go over there in a minute. That's the old storage and maintenance shed. Yeah, more parking places. And off into this right here was the clubhouse. Let me see if I can find anything. Yeah, I've been walking around this clubhouse. This hill you see right there, like a elevated. Most of the buildings on Bear Creek are sort of elevated, just because of flooding. Yeah, if anything, it was there, and it's. I've never been inside the clubhouse. So I'm assuming it was probably just a regular wooden building. I'm not even seeing any concrete foundations. But this is the walkway. They went around the clubhouse, and up front was the parking with a little circle drive in front of the clubhouse. Kind of amazing how fast nature just sort of just takes over things. Like I said, this is just 7 years ago. My brain's telling me September of 2017 when we had Harvey. Chain link fence says keep out. Yeah, it's probably maybe staff parking or another maintenance area. Parking area for golf course vehicles. Yeah, this is dirt here, or hard packed like a shell rock. That's a microwave right there. Yeah, no, not sure. I had to go on some aerial photos of the place pre Harvey to see what it looks like before. I'll put them in the video in the video. Yeah, the place I go to is a website called Historic Aerials, and you can find your place, type in your city, find your location, and then you can go into aerial photos before Google Earth, basically. They flew airplanes and took photos of the ground, map out your cities and your terrain and everything. And you can go back. Now Historic Aerials now has 1930 added to their archives, so you can look in the area and go back to 1930 to see how it used to look in 1930. Or you can go on the topo maps, and the topo maps. Oh yeah, this is the main entry into the place. Over there is Highway 6. There was a gate that used to be open there. This is one of the main drives into the golf course. But yeah, they now have 1930s added to the maps. Or you go to Topo Maps, and Topo Maps have survey maps going to 1915 to most locations. So when you want to find locations, or you have a big old block of woods in your area, or in your town, or in your neighborhood, you could go to that block of woods and then go to historic aerials and then go back in time, almost 100 plus years, to see what used to be there. A lot of times nothing used to be there. Sometimes you find little homesteads and farmhouses and whatnot. So yeah, this is the main drive. Make it right here. That's the parking for the golf world. And this is probably used to be maintenance. Let me go over there. A little golf path that goes that way. One that cuts across, opens the parking lot. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Golf World had two entrances, one on Highway 6 and one also on Clay Road, which is that direction over there. In fact, that stop sign right there, if you can see it, this is the Highway 6 entry, and that goes into the Clay Road entry. They intersect right here in the clubhouse. Yeah. Both entries are now closed off, they're blocked off. So this here is probably golf cart storage and maintenance area for the vehicles and stuff on the property. Yeah, so I can see on the ground you have squares that are big enough for a golf cart, and you have 177 through 192, 193, and 2. Yeah, so this is a parking place for golf carts when they're in storage. I wonder if it was always open air, or did the siding get stolen over the years? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Because I see some of the siding on the ground. Yeah, the walls are underground. So maybe they blew off or fell off or got knocked off or removed purposely by the city. Because a building like this enclosed would be a great place for a homeless person to live. Nice cross breeze, I think a lot about that. I wonder what that was. Looks almost hydraulic in nature. Saw your electrical panels up there. Big shot pan. Yeah, this little building is in remarkable good shape. Some random stuff. Oh, these are probably the overheads that used to say the aisle numbers. I see what the numbers there. 17 to 32. Kind of surprised some of the young folk don't know about this place. This would be a great place for the park. The park closes at 10 o'clock when it's open. But the gates closed But that didn't stop a person from hiking back here, because once the gates closed, like I said, the park's closed right now, and I'm able to get back here. And I'm kind of surprised that we don't have some youngsters in here setting up a makeshift band, having a little rave party in this building. So at night, it's basically some great cross breeze blowing through here with the walls down. Over there's Clay Road. I don't know if you see the cars back there. That's Clay Road. Bright pink crepe myrtle tree. A few lights still here that haven't been stolen yet. Okay, let's go find some bridges. I know there's some bridges crossing Bear Creek. So that's where the clubhouse was. That's the Clay Road entrance. The little maintenance storage thing for the golf carts. And that road goes to the Highway 6 entrance. And it all diverges here onto the parking lot. I keep saying it. Now let's go find some bridges. I know there's some this way because Bear Creek runs zigzags that direction over there. Just gonna grab a path and walk down it and see what we find. I'm kind of wondering how they played golf before they invented golf carts. Yeah, I don't know how many miles of golf cart trails are in this place. And it's crazy because you can easily get disoriented. Everything is just so overgrown in this place. Hopefully I curved that direction because the one of the bridges I'm trying to get to is kind of in that direction. So let's just keep walking. Oh, I ran across another little clearing area. I don't see any parking stripes. No, take it back. I see a stripe there. It's just very faint stripes. This might have been another maintenance area or something. Like I said, I'll pull up some old Google photos, historic aerial maps, aerial views of this place. So we'll know what this is, what it was, and everything. But I need to go that way, I think. Yeah, I'll tell you a story out here. Back when I was fishing, one of the biggest bass I ever caught out here, one of these ponds, was about 4 or 5 pounds. It was my biggest bass ever. The way I caught it was by accident. I was out fishing, and I used to use we call them white grubs. Who's getting thick right there? I used to call it white grubs. Little white lures, that little tail at the end of them, that sort of wiggled when you went to the water. I'm not sure what they're really called. I just call them white grubs. It's getting thick right here. Good grief. Anyway, I was out fishing, and I just so happened. Let me climb over this. I just so happened to look down in the water, and there was a lure floating in the water. Wasn't my lure. Someone's lure. Either way, there was no hook on it, no weight, no line. It just like someone just dropped the lure in the water and it's floating in the water. So I got my my rod, my little fishing pole. It was my lure and hook, and I was sort of trying to, use my lure to pick up that lure and try to snag it. So my lure kept dipping in the water and doing his little thing. I had no idea a bass was watching my lure, and this bass just seemed to jump out of the water and grab my lure and surprised me because I wasn't ready for that. And I finally reeled it in. That was about a 4 or 5 pound bass. That was probably the biggest bass I caught in my life. Oh, look, I see a bridge. So yeah, here's one of the little concrete bridges. Now there's some that are made of wood out here. I don't know if they survived. Because again, every time it rains, these, in fact, this may not be Bear Creek because it's too small for Bear Creek. This might be a little gully going into a pond here. Huh. Like I said, I don't remember which pond I was fishing in. It was so many years ago. Yeah, I don't think that's not Bear Creek. That's not Bear Creek. Let me keep looking. But that's just a little concrete bridge, a little concrete path over a little gully pond area. Huh. Ooh, it's hot out here. Let me keep looking. Believe it or not, this is a concrete path. Because of so much flooding, it's just covered in sand and dirt. Bear Creek's probably nearby. That's why it's covered. A lot of times when Bear Creek overflows its banks, it takes a little sand with it. In fact, that little gully right there is probably Bear Creek. This is the flow of the water was taken because everything's laid in one direction. I mean, the bridge should be this direction somewhere. Yeah, see the concrete here. That's the back. That's the cart path. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, not sure what that is. Maybe one of those bee boxes or some kind of thing for birds or something. It probably fell off the tree or it floated here. But this is Bear Creek right here, and hey, the bridge is intact. Kind of surprised. Mostly intact. We're missing some pieces. Ooh, that's soft. The Bear Creek right there. But yeah, there's some soft planks on this thing. The grasshoppers. That trail keeps going this way. I'm pretty much out of time though. I gotta get back home. I got things I gotta do. Yeah, this is there's a few more. There's a few more on the golf course, golf world. A few more bridges. Actually, that creek flows that way, and there's a few more that crosses it. It cuts the parking or cuts the parking to a quarter. Like that, anyway. Yeah, some big wood, big beams, but there's some soft spots in this thing. But it's not too bad. Oh yeah. Over here is probably something probably fell on it, broke the wood, and it finished rotting away a little bit. Yeah, so it has a little bounce to it. Yeah, some big beams under there though. Yes, we have a metal girder. This wooden beam holding it up. One span, nothing in between. And that metal girder is probably what saved the structure itself. That's all I got. I'm gonna head out. I got about a mile and a half walk back to my truck, so.